those don't look like claws. Those are man hands.
Those are man hands. uh,
Hmm.
so there's a specific answer for the granite scale. Which is that they are, also they have, like, plates instead of scales. They're, basically, like, genetically mutated. Yep.
They look like the Thing from the Fantastic Four.
The thing from the Fantastic Four.
Wow.
But am I wrong?
No, you're not.
Yeah. Okay, the cat has had her moment outside and is no longer bothering me. Oh. Who wants to go over what happened? What did we learn last week?
Alright, let's see. Last week, we went to the mayor's property and went inside. There was well, before we went inside, we scouted around and everything was very flooded. There was like some muddy, nasty water, and we went over to see like a bunch of debris floating in the water, and there was a big crocodile playing with a bunch of the debris like it was a cat toy. He was just batting things around. We politely asked him if we could pass, and he just kind of went back to playing with the debris. So we went inside. There was a room with a big rug and a rune that was like electrifying all the water, so we already knew some stuff was up. Wisp managed to disrupt the rune, which was helpful. Then we went into the next room, and there was a bald guy sitting in a chair with a large panther filling out paperwork, and
Blofeld.
yeah, he said that he was the like mayor's assistant or something like that, and welcomed us to the manor.
Oh wait, that was the guy that looked like Boba Fett. I remember him now.
Yeah. And we were already kind of not convinced he was not a snake person right off the bat. Yeah, Wisp was definitely suspicious. He did turn out to be a snake person, we were absolutely right, and his cat transformed into a cat creature. After we questioned him a little bit, he got annoyed with us kind of fast. We fought him, we knocked him out, and then we had to beat his cat thing as well. Yeah, that creature, the Dwemer cat, that is terrifying. Yeah. And then we went into the next room, and there was a bed and some serpent folk standing guard over a man who was restrained. We managed to get rid of those serpent folk, and some more guards came in. We, like, Naeus speared one of them to a wall, kind of violently. That was the thing.
Oh yeah.
We untied the guy.
Wasn't that a useless crit when I was just like going for like a last hit on something with low health?
Yeah, exactly. We untied the man. His name was Asanda, and it turned out he was the real mayor. And we questioned him for a while because we also weren't convinced that he wasn't just another trick, but turned out he'd actually been there for like 2 years, and the snake had stolen his identity and was using his likeness originally to investigate something, but apparently that didn't pan out, so now he was just corrupting the city from within. We left Raval with the mayor and said that we needed to obviously continue in and figure out what's going on and get rid of the fake mayor. So then we went into the next room. There was like a dozen people in there having a party. It was like a cheetah hide rug, and there was like a thick green liquid. And then it looked like there was Mayor Asanda. in conversation with some guests, and he asked us to sit and have a drink, and we're like, dude, we know you're not the mayor, but apparently the snake person had been pretending the mayor for so long that he kind of thought he actually was the mayor, so he was kind of having an identity crisis. And we were like, no, dude, you're not the mayor. You are a snake person who's pretending to be the mayor. And then the party guests all disappeared because they were actually an illusion. And he transformed into the snake person, Salathis, and that's where we left off.
Alright, yeah. We left off, and you had. As a reminder, you have there is a action for this combat. It's called Confuse Salathis. That's why Salathis is stunned 2. You can attempt to confuse him with himself. Between him pretending to be a Sanda and his actual personality of Salathis.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's 2 actions, and it is deception or diplomacy. That's how we started. Where he's like, "Wait, what?" But here we are. He gets to go first at the top of combat. Unpassed Foundry. Except he only has 1 action, which means he can't do a whole. Wait, why is it 2? Alright, because there's 2 successes. Stunned 1. Wasn't any crit successes, it was just 2 regular successes. Okay. So he only gets 1 action. He doesn't have a whole lot that's interesting that he can do for 1 action. H10. So he's going to delay. Suki.
Okay, and you said one of the things we can do is to confuse him, and does that, like, damage him?
No, it will, it gives it, so he's currently got, you can't do it again this round, but, you could do it in some secret rounds, because, on a success, he is stunned 1 as he tries to sort out the conflict in his mind. Each successive success increases the value by 1. When a success would make him stunned 4, I guess you could keep doing it. Yes. When a success would make him stunned 4, you get a critical success, and where the critical success, he becomes stunned for 1 minute.
Dang, that's a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, I would like to try to confuse him again then. Yeah.
Alright. So it's deception or diplomacy, and this costs you 2 actions. Just go like this. 18 is not a success, so nothing happens.
Ah, well, Suki was trying to confuse him.
Mm-hmm.
She said something like, hey, tell us about all the things you've been doing as the mayor. It wasn't very good, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess I have 1 more action.
Yep.
So I will. I'm still on Bagunsa, so I'm gonna. There. We're just trying to be in range so that we can maybe hit him with something next time.
Okay. Salathis will take their delayed turn. Their delayed 1 action. Their initiative becomes 17. And they're going to... through alchemical means, they have a morphic body. One of his arms turns into, a lashing tentacle, and they're going to lashes out at Suki.
Ouch.
Ouch.
$58 damage? Dang.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nope.
Oh,
Not also boots, but that's his 2 action. His 1 action. The granite scale is going to then
guys, he hits hard. Ouch. Jivon, Wisp, get in here.
step up to
Yes, I'll get that.
here. And we're going to stab Naeus with his long spear. Rolls a 2. Okay, doesn't admit which misses. And then he's got 1 action left. We're going to bite Suki with our fangs, which is just a hit. For 19, and I need you to make me a fortitude save. Suki has 6 hit points. You succeeded the fortitude save. Okay, you're still conscious.
Oof.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Where's the Bugunsa? Bugunsa does not take the 19. Okay. Wisp.
Okay. I guess I should see what's actually happening. Gonna go into this corner here. So, an action move.
Mm-hmm.
I already gave heroism to Naeus, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cool.
This is before you went in the room. Yes, this already has heroism and haste.
Excellent. Excellent. Actually. Maybe I get to use one of my new spells. Aw, it's 35 away from me.
You have more speed, too. Also, don't forget that Suki's at 6 hit points.
Unless the spell happens, like, where, like, does it have to go from my block to the other block? Or from the block ahead of me to the other block?
So, like, this is
I'm trying to hit from over here.
This is 35. Is it range 30?
Yes.
That's not in range.
Maybe if I scoot one more on my move action.
Mm-hmm.
I scoot, like, here, try and hit them.
Yes.
Excellent. I'm going to do a new spell I have.
Okay. Blood Spray Curse. Make it a failure. As a success, for 1 minute when they take slashing or piercing damage on a single strike, they take an additional 2d6 of that type, and they also start bleeding. There we go. Okay, move into the room and then curse them.
Yeah. So if you hit them, it hurts even more.
Mm-hmm. You are not in range of that spear that it's wielding. Jivon.
Alright. When I cast Big Naeus, it will be like this, right?
Yep.
Okay. Need to remember if Enlarge has a range or not. It does not. Alright, anyway, I cast Big Naeus.
Big Naeus, Big Naeus, Big Naeus.
It's not such a
Bigness.
automatic.
And
I
I'm
just
going
realized
to.
with Hero Forge I can continually update my characters, so.
Oh.
So here I am messing around, adding a spear because I keep throwing it and finding it cool.
Javelin.
And I'll move
Oh my
up
God, damn
there.
it.
2 actions, then that's it.
Alright, Javelin casts Big Nace and then moves into the room. Nace.
It's big.
Mm-hmm.
Let me think. Okay. Doesn't seem like anything too crazy is happening here. Naeus is gonna move so that not there. I will step on Salithus. No. Yeah, approximately here.
So you
Even though
kinda...
I lose the flank though. Actually, yeah, that's what I should attack and then move.
You don't...
Wait, no, I don't have a flank here though,
Yeah.
right?
No, you don't.
Okay. And you can't. Staggering movement is separate actions, right? I can't put boom as one. That's 2 moves.
That's one move, right? Because you'd like go like this.
Right. If I attack in the middle of this, it's 2 moves.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna take my move here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to spell strike, surprising nobody.
Okay.
On the guy near Bagunza, probably. Just hit the big guy. And what am I spell striking? I am spell striking a. Just go big. He looks pretty beefy. I don't have that much to big yet, but yeah, we're gonna sudden bolt him.
First of all, though, we're gonna AOE you.
No. Wait, does he get to? I didn't leave his area, right? Or is it just any move?
It's any move.
Wow.
It's only threatened range. It's threatened range in 5e. Here it is if you attempt to move.
Wow, you're gonna regret teaching me that one.
Uh-huh.
Meow.
Just a hit. So your movement doesn't get interrupted, but you do take 12.
Big day of scoffs at puny hit.
Alright.
Alright, here comes the spell.
On the granite scale, 29. Okay, that's a hit.
Do a little bit of the damage.
Mm-hmm.
We do a little bit more of the damage.
And then the spell strike. Okay, for 60, 72.
And that's that.
Okay.
It's a big hit.
It's a big hit. Salithus has all his actions.
Did you skip Suki?
Yes, I did. Okay, Suki. You're...
Wow, rude.
Mm.
Okay. If I back out of here, will they get an attack of opportunity?
No, because they spent it.
Alright, they did. I'm gonna back up to here with Bagunza. And I'm gonna chug a healing potion.
You have an action left.
And then I will do a force bolt at that serpent folk granite scale.
Okay. For 10. Bonk. Okay. Salithus. Salathis is going to try to move.
Naeus?
Yep. Yep, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it to him. I was messing with the targeting stuff. I keep forgetting how it works or to use it correctly.
Oh, it's just alt, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
just
It's the like untargeting. Oh, and I missed. Wow, he's hard to hit. He's a slippery bastard.
He is a slippery bastard. Yes. His body like more like demorphs around like just past your blade to get out of the way. Let's see here. Duration 1 minute. Then we're gonna cast Cloak of Color. We're gonna put up a buff. Creatures adjacent to Salathis are dazzled. An attacking causes a bright flash of light. If you hit the target, you will make a will save. And if you fail, you're blinded for 1 round. And then it's gonna be his turn. Then he bleeds for 2d6 because of the curse.
Yes. Bleed for your corruption.
Wisp demands blood.
I mean, I've told you multiple times about my character's goals and stuff. Take down those in power that are corrupt.
Grashkale's gonna back to the corner here.
Nice.
And let's stab Wisp.
Oh boy.
For 26. Clear. Yeah. And then for its third action, it's going to use Rattling Spear, which targets only enemies within 30 feet. Okay. Oh, because it's rolling as that target. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that's not right. That's not their modifier. It's this one. So Wisp becomes frightened 1. I'll do these all. Select token, target, roll, go. Yes, becomes frightened 2. Shivon.
Fuck. Oh wait, never mind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right, that's the button I wanted. And against Suki. Okay. That's the Granite Skill's turn. Wisp.
Okay. So they just put themselves right in the corner, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so we can confuse him with his own self?
Salathis, yes.
So either confuse him about the mayor or confuse him about, look at me, I'm Salathis!
Mm.
But I also have a granite scale that's right behind me.
Sure do.
I don't like that. Oh, but there is something else I could do. I just hope. Jaivon Neas, if I die, bring me back.
Roger.
One action reach, second action. I am going to Hideous Laughter Salathis.
Okay, so I'm gonna take my AOO. It bites you. just a hit. You don't lose the spell, but I need you to make me a fortitude save.
Okay. Because I didn't attack the granite that's behind me?
It's because you're casting a spell. That is a success. Okay, so you're not poisoned.
Okay.
Salithus makes a will save. It's a critical success.
Ow. No.
Rude.
Rude. There goes my second level spell. I just wanted to give them the giggles.
No giggles. At the end of your turn, your frightened decreases.
Okay.
Drive on.
All right. Okay. I'm going to let me check something real quick. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna cast "fuck you" at Serpent Folk Granite Scale.
All right. Oh, literally just hit him lightning bolt. All right.
Yep.
Wow.
Drive on casts. Fuck you. It fails.
All right. Enjoy.
28. All right.
Damn. All right. Okay. I have a question. I do see that I have no focus point right now, but I think we've had time to refocus, especially in the.
You should have one. At least one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I will recast Protective Ward now.
Okay.
And that is the turn.
That is the turn. All right. Naeus.
He's so almost dead. So tempting to leave him there. Let me think. Okay, I'm gonna throw the fulminating spear.
All right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that'll miss.
Well, I tried. And then I'm gonna step this way.
Yep.
And I'm gonna just force fang this person because he's hard to hit.
Force Fang. All right.
Oh, I should have arcane cascaded at some point. Maybe can I retcon that into an arcane cascade?
Oh, you just want to move up to him and cascade?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, no attack.
Sure. And the damage type is electric. All right.
Yeah, that's definitely what I should have done instead. Thanks. And that's that.
All right, Suki.
All right. So this Serpent Folk Granite Scale right next to me. Looks like he doesn't have a ton of health left. A lot of my stuff has all these cones and stuff that I'm like, I will hit everybody if I try to do that. I guess I will Ray of Frost him.
Ooh, 33 will hit. For 11, which will be enough to put him into hibernation.
Alright. He's on ice.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have one more action. So Bagunsa and I will move out of this corner. like there.
Okay. Next is Salathis. Who can't seem to get away from bigness. So we're gonna start by casting a spell. Which does so we're gonna start by casting a spell which does provoke. And you are dazzled because you are next to him with his cloak of color. No? Okay.
Wait, what? Oh, right, the fucking spells. God damn it, I will never remember that. Like, no matter how obviously you say it, I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, I can attack him opportunity with the spell. I don't know. Yeah, or any ranged attack. I know it in my head. Okay, there's another miss.
Okay, that's another miss. And then we're going to be rude on Nace.
Oh, oh, fuck.
Nace to make me a will save.
I'm reading. Interesting.
Just don't crit fail.
What did I just roll there? An 8?
You were saved by Wisp's heroism buff. Well, because if you didn't have that, you would have crit failed.
I definitely would have re-rolled that if I had crit failed.
That's
I'm
true.
thinking about re-rolling it now, but...
So instead, you go back to Frightened 2 and take 8d6. And then you're going to get slapped.
That was a lot of dice.
36.
Oop.
We both hit it.
Oh
Here,
boy.
I'm adding it back. Okay, nope, you got it.
Okay. Then we're gonna move. We're gonna move over here. We're gonna open this door. That's gonna be our turn.
Oh, fucking hell.
And then we bleed. Granite scale is down. Bleed's only for 3. The curse is still there. Wisp.
Excuse me, what do you mean you got hit a lot? Hold on. I am going to... 1 action to reach and then a 2 action heal.
Okay.
Because I don't think I'll be able to make it on foot. Would I?
Reach is the same as your it's 1 square farther than your speed. Also, that is... You're just in range. Oh, yeah. No, you're not. So this is 35. Okay. You'd have to either move or use reach. Yep.
Yep. So, healing.
3d8 plus 24. You don't have a staff of healing. $36.
Yes.
Healing.
There you go.
There you go. Okay.
Hooray!
Look,
Big
I'm
heals
intent
for
on...
Big Naeus.
I'm intent to keep you alive because you can at least hit things hard.
Your
It's not-
heals confuse me because I'm never sure if it's the first roll that I'm supposed to take as healing, or if that's the one that determines what you then roll to make things.
What determines what is rolled is how many actions you spent on it. Yeah. Alright. Javon.
Alright, okay. First action, we're going to maybe miss, maybe... Actually, he seems to be running away. I don't like that. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire.
Ooh. Ooh.
Block his exit.
And block the exit. Yeah, so you wanna, like... Just...
Yep.
One of these guys?
Yep, like that. Unfortunately, it does mean my protective ward goes down.
Oh, because that's 3 actions. Okay.
Yep.
No,
I
let's...
felt it was more important to stop him from running.
Yeah. Because protective ward is not like magic vessel, so okay. So you'll lose the ward, which is unfortunate, but you get the wall up.
Alright, that is my turn.
Any creatures that crosses the wall or occupying the wall at the start of the turn takes 4d6. Okay.
I can hit it from here, right? Yeah, because I've got reach.
Yes.
And bigness. Yeah. I will.
And there's no longer a hot side. That's 5e. Okay.
I will thunder strike it. Yes. Let's just start with that.
Thunder strike. Okay. So first I gotta roll the cloak of colors. You're dazzled. Actually, you're not dazzled because you're not adjacent. Okay, you're good. Never mind.
Ah, sure.
So, thunder strike. Roll your strike. You miss by 1 because you're frightened from the phantasmal killer.
Wow.
Okay.
Does the knockdown not happen then?
So thunder strike is just one action. So you have 2 actions left.
Oh, okay. Damn, I thought he'd still have to take the fortitude save. No, he does still have to take the fortitude save.
Okay. Oh yeah, he does. She succeeds. Okay.
I was not expecting him to be as fortitude-y as he is. Oh well. He is both fast and fortified.
4 is his worst save.
Oh, okay. Well, at least my thought was right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I got 2 actions.
So he still takes half of that. Okay.
And I don't want to do the spell strike yet. But I feel like if I just attack him, I'm going to miss. I feel like I kind of got to do it. I'm not going to. Yes. I'm just going to try to attack him. Oh, wait. Is there a multi-attack penalty after the Thunder Strike one as well?
Yes, because it includes a strike.
God damn it. So none of that will hit, like, for sure. That's for next turn.
Also, your face.
I think I'm just going to... If he moves from here, it's still an attack of opportunity because he's still in my reach, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I don't need to move to line that up.
Unless
I'm just going to electric arc him, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Okay.
Oh, of course.
Oh.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't have a crit button, so I'm just gonna roll it.
Yeah, a lot of damaging spells don't actually have crit buttons, so he takes 28. He takes double.
He's also...
Mine is 10 status to penalty for his speeds for 1 round.
Uh-huh.
Should have done an attack.
should have done an attack. Alright. Oh, also... Actually, it's not piercing or slashing. Never mind. Okay.
Well, Suki still doesn't want him to escape, so she's gonna
Yeah.
slow him.
Oh, it's Suki's turn. Okay. Oh, slow. Yeah, alright. Slow to 1 for 1 round. Okay.
And
Changes my turn. Okay.
I just don't have that many single action things I can do. I'll just throw my javelin at him, see if it hits. Not good at this, but sometimes it works. It did not work.
It did not work. Okay, Salathus is slowed for action. So he only gets 2, which does change his plan for this turn. Is the wall of fire, which he doesn't want to jump into. So we're going to... We're going to make a morphic strike on Naeus, 'cause it has reach. Tentacle arm reaches out and slaps you.
Rude.
For 44. And then he is going to step, which doesn't provoke. It's just a 5-foot step. He just moves into the corner here.
Which means I don't get to attack him?
Correct.
God damn it!
And then that's going to be his turn. He bleeds for 11. Big bleed. Alright. Then it is Wisp's turn. Wisp.
Okay. I get 3 action magic missile.
3 action magic missile. Alright. At first level. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
And that would be plus what?
So it's 3d4 plus 3.
Okay.
Ignores the cloak of colors and ignores everything else. It takes 13.
Okie dokie.
Job on.
Alright.
Your wall of fire is doing its intended job of blocking the path for now.
Yep. He's not holding any metal, by chance, is he?
No.
Okay, thought so.
You can't microwave them, I'm sorry.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna cast Admonishing Ray.
Okay.
At 4th level.
Okay.
And I hope I hit.
Ooh, that does hit.
Alright.
Takes 21 damage. Bonk. It's bludgeoning. That doesn't trigger the curse. Okay.
And looking for one action I could do. Yeah, nope, nothing too much. I'm gonna move up to here, I guess. I don't know, kind of like hide behind the couch.
All right. This.
All right. I'm just gonna step up into his face. Things just aren't gonna work out the way I wanted them to. I'm gonna cast True Strike,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to do a normal attack roll because I have no other movement.
You're hasted.
You know emotions, huh?
I thought I might be hasted. That's from heroism, right?
No, it's from haste.
Oh, well, I don't see haste on me.
It's the quickened. It's the first. It's the top of the stack.
Oh, all the way up there. Okay, yes. I kind of said that because I was hoping. Okay, in that case, I am spell striking
Mm-hmm.
with a burning hands. It's like my last good spell slot.
Okay.
Um,
So first, I'm gonna roll the dazzled because you are adjacent to him. You are dazzled.
never mind. I moved here.
Okay. Okay. You succeed on that anyways, but yeah. All right.
Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Roll. Yes. So
You make your attack roll with
I check with the fortune, right?
with fortune. Yeah.
I figured there was an automated way to do that.
Yeah. So a
Right.
32 hits.
So let's damage him.
22. Okay.
Let's see, burning hands. There's the one with spell slots. It's not too big, but it's what I've got.
It wouldn't be at first.
I would be at first, I think, because I'm rolling it with the warlock spells.
Oh, with your sorcerer spells. Yeah. Okay.
That is a shittier damage than I thought it was going to be. The 2d6, is that worse than electric arc?
That's better than electric arc.
Okay.
Electric arc is 2d4.
Okay, then that's what it is.
In addition, because of the blood spray curse, he takes another 7 slashing.
Hooray! And that's that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because remember, there's this guy. 2d6 of the same type. Yep.
Nice.
Suki.
Suki is gonna murderous vine this guy.
Murderous Vine. Okay, what does this do? Like, it's an aggressive name. It's a spell attack roll.
Yeah, he's gonna get pushed into that corner.
Oh, this is a bizarre spell. Make a spell attack roll against the target's fortitude. Okay. A 32 is a hit. On a success, the creature is grabbed and takes not a lot of damage. Okay. Grabbed. Let me double check blood spray curse. First time each round. That also triggers the curse because the vine does piercing. 5. More stuff happens here. Let's see here. A success, the target takes damage and is grabbed until the end of its. At the end of that creature's turn, if it's still grabbed, the vine does damage. Escape DC is your spell DC. You can attack the vine to break the grip. Blah 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 blah. Grab stuff. Okay. Successful.
Yeah. Now he can't leave. He's grabbed.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I thought he was going to at this point, but you know, just in case. And I don't know. I'll try again with my really bad at hitting things with a javelin.
All right. Yeah. Really bad at hitting things with the javelin. Continues. Okay. Salathis is grabbed, is threatened. Action 1, we're going to try and escape this. He's not even going to get to have the actions to do what he wants. Change plans. Okay, action 1, we're going to try and get out of the vine. I roll acrobatics, athletics, or an unarmed strike against the vine. Or I can attack the vine. AC is equal to your spell DC. If it deals 20 or more. Do I think I can do 20 or more? I just make the unarmed strike Alright, so this is a unarmed strike to escape.
Do they still have the persistent bleed?
They do, yes.
Okay.
This is an unarmed strike to escape. Okay, they do escape. And they get a free step, but that doesn't help. Because you can't really step anywhere from anywhere safe. And then he's going to cast a spell.
Is that from attack of opportunity?
It does. Yes.
I'm so excited to miss again. Here we go! Oh!
Okay, and the
Oh!
Steam notification. Get out of the way. Dazzled. Alright, yeah. He tries to start to cast an invisibility spell, but you interrupt the spell by... How do you wish to, he's dead.
Delete.
Sword right in the mouth when he opens it.
Alright, yeah. Sword right in the mouth.
Trying to see if you can do a circus trick.
Mm-hmm.
So what now?
Oh, rotisserie. Sword swallowing.
Oh.
Yeah, circus trick.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Alright, okay.
Alright. South, you tried to... Southus is defeated.
Does it seem like anyone's coming through the wall of fire at this point?
No.
And like, alright, I'm gonna dismiss that then.
Okay.
I was gonna say I can poke my big head around the corner. Close the door with myself halfway through it.
Alright. He was at dying 3, unless you want to do something immediately to prevent him from actually dying.
Yeah, we should probably stabilize my boy, right?
Because he got crit, which knocked him out, and then at the end of his turn he bleeds, so...
I will cast stabilize on him after stabbing him through the mouth.
Wow. You were like, maybe that was a little excessive.
Yeah. Okay.
I too will try.
Yeah. Okay, that's stabilize. So stabilize will remove the dying and the bleeding, which leaves him unconscious.
We can extract him from the vine.
He got out of the vine and then tried.
Did he? Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got out of the vine and then tried to cast an invisibility spell, and then Naeus interrupted the spell, and he died. well, he got knocked out. You know, effectively died. Is dying. But you know, realizing you should probably capture him, you stabilize him, leaving you alone in the room with a prisoner.
I think
The
we
prisoner
should.
who's been causing all of the trouble for 2 years here.
I think we should bring him back to this. I don't know, the school or the chime ringers. We need information, right?
Probably the chime bringers, I would guess.
Okay. So I doubt we can talk this one into being part of our menagerie. Possibly.
Hmm.
I mean, they're kind of messed up in the head. They seriously had some identity crisis issues.
Right.
I'll go check out this next room. While we're deciding to,
I
what?
like that you're just Bagunsta now, like
Yep.
your token.
Yeah, because they're always stacked. Alright, yeah, whoop, that's not locked. Yeah, it's another like hallway room that kind of mirrors the one on the other side. But this one seems to be just a little bit longer.
What about this last little room here?
This last little room, aromas of sandalwood and mildew mingle in this long room. A wide bed fills the eastern end of the room beneath the high window overlooking the canal. Hang on, let me end the buffs real quick. 1 minute.
I was about to say maybe we don't go around opening rooms without healing,
Yeah, that's true.
but appears to be fine.
Because I forgot to unhide the tokens. Scattered papers and notes cover a desk that stands against the west wall. A large journal with metal bindings and a metal lock sits atop the papers. There are 2 occupants in the room. There's a pair of serpent folk in here. They look at you.
Are we just carrying around their unconscious leader?
Are you?
Sure.
Probably.
Alright, they look at you, and they look at the unconscious Salathis, and they go... They look at each other, and they go, we always thought Salathis' plan was foolish. Allow us to leave.
Give us information first.
The information that you might want is in that book. And they point to the locked journal on the desk.
Do you have the key for the locked journal? Because I'd like to confirm that the information actually is in that book before the snakes disappear. And we're not going to be tricked.
You already have the key.
We already have the... Wait, we do?
Is that what they told us?
Yes.
Is that key that we found?
You're it's Salathis' journal. You're carrying Salathis around.
Ah,
Ah,
fine. You can leave, but
Alright.
don't ever expect us to see you again.
Art is silly.
Because you won't like what you have to deal with.
basically don't come back or you'll regret it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and then they will leave. They'll walk out, and they're gonna walk out the front door and collect any of the other serpent folk that are still left at the mansion.
Wow. They're like, alright, party's over, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's open up this journal and see if we got duped.
Party's over. Yes. So what has happened is I don't know why I didn't remove Neas's buffs. I'm sure.
Whoops.
1 minute. Okay. Large. Oh, because enlarge lasts several minutes. That's why. I'm like, why did the enlarge not go away? Because it only lasts several minutes. All right. I'm just sort of moving these tokens out of the way. Boop. Stick them in the corner. Okay. So what do we got here? Journal, thievery. You have the key from Salathis. And Suki's standing on top of my loot token that has the journal in it.
Suki standing on top of the token.
Yeah.
My bad, I didn't know it was there.
I know, it was hidden. Let's see here. Investigating the desk. Other papers on the desk are scattered papers on the desk are Magistrate Mayor Asanda's notes about other members of the Nantambu's governing council and general governance in it. There is the metal journal, which you have the opportunity to unlock. Yeah, let me make a proper journal entry for this. Just go to the Songwind, so that it's more readable. There is. Alright. Save. Show to players. Here we go. someone want to read this for the class?
Oh, mine. That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The journal details Salathus's plan regarding the vesicant egg. It doesn't detail how he heard about it, but describes that the egg is being held in an out-of-the-way laboratory on the Magambia campus by a professor named Kuride Ulawa. The journal contains several diagrams and notes about the vesicant egg from hands-on study. Salathus first assumed it to be some unusual type of snake egg, hoping that it might somehow hold the key to resurrecting the serpent folk's dead god Yudursius, but Salathus soon realized that it's an insect egg. As the egg is entirely immune to damage, Salathus assumes it's an artifact of some kind, and thus might be of use once he learns more about it. The journal describes Salathus's technique of infiltrating the school through the unused storage area in which he'd placed a few guardians, and using pass wall to enter the laboratory where the egg is stored late at night. Salathus proudly notes that no one on campus, not even Kuride, has figured out why he was there. He notes, "The fool doesn't even realize the power she has access to, and she keeps it as a bauble." Nevertheless, some meddling student recently blundered into the storage rooms and dispatched his guardians, putting the vesicant egg out of Salathus's reach for now. In the second half of the journal, he writes about what he understands about Nantambu's governance from talking to Magistrate Mayor Asanda and reading his papers. Salathus's ambitions are plainly growing. He seems to be studying these to emerge as the ruler of Nantambu instead of hiding in the mansion. Salathus calls this his greatest role and speaks of the power he will wield.
I like how it goes from, oh yes, I'm going to resurrect the god, and his ambitions grow. Alright.
What's a better ambition than resurrecting your god? I don't know, ruling a country?
Alright, well,
Wait,
It
is it
seems
like
like-
what's a god to a king?
Becoming the god. He wants to steal its power.
Ah,
well, regardless, I think we're good to leave.
theater kids.
No kidding. Yeah, obviously we'll take this journal with us.
Alright. Suki read it, so I'll put it in Suki's inventory. There you go.
Is there any way to, like, prevent them from getting wet? Or...
To prevent what?
The book? So
yeah, the book from getting wet.
it's like a metal-bound journal, right?
Oh, true, alright.
Yeah.
Also, we
And
can
if we
leave
need
through the
to
front door.
Yeah, also we could just put it on Bagunsa, who swims just fine, so just put it on his back.
Also, we can go through the front door.
True.
We don't have to swim. We just have to walk through maybe some water.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So in addition to the key to this journal, Salathus also had a couple items on them. I'm just gonna
Alright, let's loot bodies.
loot bodies, yeah. Had a like a oh, I can't post them out of here. Had like a platinum choker. There we go. And a pair of bracers.
There's things on Sereth here.
I think I already did Sarah's stuff. Sarah's only has like some basic stuff.
Click this guy's token.
Nice. All tokens are lootable, by the way. If a token is defeated, you can double click the token and it will open up items that they hold.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes, so
Here I am just spin around.
spin around. Alright.
Oh, right. What am I better?
So you rolled as Bagunsa, by the way, so
Why does it say Simriel rolled it then? Weird.
probably because you the
Oh, because
the player. Because it was
Okay,
rolled-
yeah, because when I did it, like 2 came up. Okay,
yeah.
let me try again.
Okay. Wisp succeeded on both. Bagunsa actually succeeded on the brace on the necklace.
Yeah, but Gunsa definitely wanted that necklace. Yeah, he did that. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So you spend some time identifying what the items that Salathus had, because they're paramagical items. There's a pair of braces of armor, and a choker Elocution, which lets you speak the holy language of Zamba.
Is that a snake language?
It is not a snake language.
I don't know what that is now, but that might come in handy later.
I don't care about speaking to snake people, but those bracers look nice.
This guy here has rings
Oh, yeah,
and poison on him.
Mm-hmm.
And thieves' tools. And, weapons. The other granite scales and other snake people also have weapons. This guy has fancy things, though.
Fancy things are good.
Okay.
So who
So,
wants a hand
Nate-
crossbow?
Naeus wants those bracers, is that what he said?
So,
I am the one that's constantly getting hit.
okay, so the bracers will not improve your armor. They're an item
Fuck.
bonus. They're an item bonus to AC. They don't stack with your actual armor.
Oh.
They're for like
Never
Wisp,
mind.
who doesn't wear armor. Or
Alright, give him
Jivon.
the Wisp.
Yeah, they're for Wisp or Jivon.
Wisp does have lower AC than me, so.
This is true. I don't know why, but that is
And
true.
he gets hit more.
Yeah. All right.
I would like to become unhittable.
Play a champion.
I do indeed draw aggro by being the healer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll get the bracers to Wisp, and then there's this choker of elocution. Which seems like a Jivon item, to be fair.
Wait, where are all these items at?
These are on Salathis. They're on his
They
body.
won't let me wear it or attach it or whatever.
Choker of Elocution. Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
There we go. So this is supposed to add to my AC?
Yes. It's supposed to. Oh, I know why. Because it's +1 and it's not. Okay. So you'll have to change. So you have it hasn't changed your armor currently because your explorer's clothing has a +1 rune on it.
It does?
Yeah, you have a +1 robe.
Oh,
Yes.
interesting.
I'm trying to remember what the actual why do these items exist now? I think it's because you can't attach talismans to explorer's clothing. I forgot that runes were item bonuses, which is why your armor didn't change.
Oh, okay.
But the necklace is definitely a drive-on item. Like flavor.
I've taken and equipped.
Flavor-wise, at least. Alright. Sirith has some basic rogue stuff. They have like some poison and some thieves' tools and some non-magical weaponry.
Who can use a hand crossbow?
Huh.
Who's able to use hand crossbows?
How would I know that?
I don't know.
Let's see here.
I don't think I need one.
Yeah, a hand crossbow's a simple weapon, so I'm pretty sure all of you can use hand crossbows. But using it is like strictly worse than casting a cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could just sell it or something.
But the rings.
He does carry a set of bejeweled rings that have value.
Shiny.
Wisps into the shiny things.
Look, you gave Wisp a crown and a dancing scarf and like some kind of chime thing that chimes around her. She's being blinged.
Maybe that's her nickname now.
Bling?
Bling. Alright. I'm gonna put the item. Let's see This was turned over.
But like we could sell it.
Yeah.
The,
I'll
the
put it in,
rings are pretty, but we can sell them.
put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're finder fees.
Hmm.
We're totally still above board and doing the morals of our school. They don't know the person had rings.
They only know what we tell them.
Yeah.
These would leave.
They were repossessed by the recently unpossessed. They're from
Yeah,
both things.
of course. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Just looking about what's left in here. Alright. The mansion mostly cleared. The serpent folk picked up most of their forces, and they will escape downriver. They leave the Bahali, the large crocodile. And Asanda says that they'll have to get a proper tamer in to get that relocated. They'll be leaving, besides the greeting room open, the kitchen is the last room that's not explored. Cooking utensils and waterlogged food drift in the murky water of this flooded kitchen. Jagged scrap metal protrudes above the water line in the northwest corner. The room also has 3 occupants. It's a trio of fish fae. And they see you come into the room. And they go. They speak very slowly, and they go, "Oh, hello. Would you like to hear some of our tales, or do you have any tales you would like to string yourself?"
Wait, who is this?
We got gate crashed by some fish people?
There's some fish in the kitchen. It's the last unexplored room, technically. It's meow meow. There are.
Ow.
It's in one of the flooded sections.
Like over here?
Yeah, it's over there.
Okay.
There are.
Can I roll like a society check to identify who these fish people are?
They're giant fish. They're fish.
Oh boy. Yeah, can I definitely roll a society or nature check on that?
It's Arcana or Nature, because they are Fey. They're
I hate
I
that
will
so
roll.
much.
I will roll Arcana.
Arcana.
Oh boy.
Arcana or nature?
Yeah, Arcana or Nature.
Oh, dear Lord, please roll.
So those both succeed.
Okay.
Yes, these are Grandier. So there's bizarre fish-like creatures native to the first world. Their supernatural physiology includes a strange organ with an extra-dimensional space capable of storing thousands of gallons of water. This grants the Grandiers the ability to create a suitable environment for themselves anywhere by releasing the water, quickly transforming any surrounding land into a shallow bog. When they wish to leave, they simply suck all the water back up when necessary. They can also travel on land by walking along the tangle of long flight. Oh god, they walk on all the tentacles that dangle from their body. Thanks, fish.
So they want stories.
Yeah. Grandiers are voracious and curious omnivores who love to try new foods. In fact, the pursuit of new interesting foods is the most common reason they venture out of the first world. So they like to try food, which is what has drawn them to the kitchen, but they are here, and the large one likes to tell stories. They love stories.
Alright, I will tell them the story of how we caught frog legs.
And the whistling crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the whistling crocodile. Like I'll go in great detail about that as well. Starting like our investigation, how all like it was all interconnected and all that kind of stuff, and how frog legs in the end turned to our side.
Mm-hmm. That is a interesting tale. Allow me to that, which also reminds me of a tale I heard myself, and then it starts like, have you ever heard of? I'm gonna. Have you ever heard of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Okay.
What was that?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Is it a story that Magambia would tell me?
No, it is not. It is a story.
The story of the what? I missed that. The music was a little loud for me.
Oh, I should change the music down to spooky. It's okay. I'm just cursing the entire game with the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Wow.
It's a story I would not suspect though. It's a story of the first world. It's the story of a powerful Fae who was worried about someone they loved very dearly dying, and they spent time researching and looking into how to prevent this from occurring. And the tale goes that they did eventually learn this power. And it will start rambling, just like telling this long tale beginning from like the beginning of this person's life.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
I will listen respectfully.
You will listen respectfully. Alright. It tells this tale for like 2 hours.
Jesus.
It's several hours. Alright?
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
When it's done its story, I want to tell a story.
Okay.
I'm fine with telling stories.
Alright, and you wait respectfully.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Which, to your credit, is good. You wait respectfully for him to finish his tale. Yeah, his tale ends with, unfortunately, in the end, his efforts were for naught, as he ended up slaying the one he loved in a fit of anger. The moral is, well, I don't know what the moral is, but please share more stories. So if you have any food, the cook here has been unappealing.
I see.
And you can see, you like mentions the cook, and you like look over, and there's like part of a dead body sitting underneath the table.
Wow.
That's been munched on.
Oh, so unappealing in not the way I would think. Okay, I see. Um, well, I could see what's in the pantry and maybe cook something for you. All I have is unappealing rations right now.
While this is happening, I'll say that I went back for the mayor who we left in that bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And, told him that we have knocked out the fake Asanda, the serpent folk who was taking his place. And, just help him get his bearings, because he's been apparently trapped here for 2 years.
Uh-huh. Yes.
And while food is being made, I'm going to tell them another story.
Alright.
I'm going to tell them the story of the Fox of the Mist.
Yeah, you're telling the story of Fox in the Mists.
Yes.
Sorry that
It's
you.
it's the story that I could do off the top of my head, so I wrote it out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to actually read this out, or
No, we're
should
good.
I just say it to you?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
No.
I don't want to eat up too much game time.
I did read it, by the way.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. Nice. Uh, well, this has been an excellent uh, telling of tales. And this food that you are preparing, it smells delicious. Is there anything that I can do for you?
Wait, has he physically gotten smaller?
No, there's two.
Ah,
There's Grandir and then there's the Great Grandir.
got it. I
Yeah,
see, I see.
yeah,
Do you want me to roll a crafting check for food preparation or?
yeah, yeah.
Alright.
I'm untrained, so I don't think I could assist in that in a way that matters.
As I find where the. Okay, there we go.
What is that? Oh my god, cat. What's happening? Yes. You do prepare some food in this, it's, albeit flooded kitchen, but you cook something up with like a magical fire. Yeah. This is. We haven't had anything this delicious in some time. The snakes did not offer us much food.
That's
They
unfortunate.
were not gracious hosts.
Um, that is very unfortunate to hear, but I do have some bad news for you. In the coming days, it is likely that people will come to this house and make it less flooded, and making it more difficult for you to stay here.
Hmm. Yes, that is unfortunate. If that is the case, then we shall take our water and leave in search of new stories.
That would probably be for the best.
All right. Yes. Uh, all right. It has been a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for the tales. We've asked the clock like 4 hours. And then they just like Kirby vacuum up a whole bunch of water. Just
So is it reasonable to think that they like caused the flood in the first place?
um. No, but that certainly didn't help, right? 'Cause you can you look out the hole in the wall and you can see the where the retaining wall was damaged.
Got it.
Yeah. Um. However, you do. Not that I think anyone will take it, because this is what happens with archetypes that get unlocked. You do gain access to the folklorist archetype.
Let's see.
Which I am pulling up the link for now. Give it to me. Folklorist, and I will put it over here. Alright. The Grandir will suck up a whole bunch of the water, and they will leave. Leaving the mansion, still damaged and flooded. The Sneeple have left, along with there's actually some. They actually had some giant cobras in the room that you were in that they took with them, leaving just the crocodile, who is there playing with debris and will have to be removed by like an animal tamer or something. It's just a wild animal, right? with the water gone, the cook's like half-eaten body kind of falls out. It does hold a magical ring. Whoops. Oops, this one. And that one. Which is a success. This is a ring of sustenance.
Ring of I don't take care of myself, so I need help.
Ring of the student.
Ring of the student.
Oh, is this the item that's been like the ADHD ring? Wait, no, that was something else.
It's Ring of Finals.
Ring of Fire.
Got it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Ring of Finals week.
That's good. Can I get a bonus to cramming with that?
A bonus to cramming. I'm gonna say you were gonna ignore the penalty from cramming. Which I've forgotten to roll in anyways because it was too tedious. But, you know, mechanically you can ignore the penalty for cramming.
We need like 3 more of these little bitches.
Yeah. Alright. Put it to an yes.
We all need Ring of the Student.
Nea sometimes forgets to feed himself.
Alright.
Alright, I should probably do some medicine rounds.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you can roll those medicines. I'm gonna... Suki, you're speaking with the mayor. You know, the mayor will...
2d8?
2d8, yeah. Yeah, 2d8 is your master. Or that'd be 2d8 plus 10. It's another 10.
So that'd be 20.
Yeah.
Yes, heal twice.
Yeah, heal for 20. It's not every day.
Then I'll roll again.
Okay. Do the medicines and then. Yeah, so that's 2d8 plus 10 again. So you both heal for 23. Okay.
Are we good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Alright. Suki speaking with Asanda. You know. Yeah. Yeah, hang on, okay. Well, not every day. You get... That one gets to help kick... Okay, let me read. Box text. Thank you for dealing with those serpent folk and getting, kicking them out of my house. It has been a harrowing time. Thanks to you, that those times are over. Or they may be just beginning, since my captor was very effective at actually connecting and helping the people. Since I doubt my captor was very effective at connecting and helping the people of Namtambu while impersonating me.
Oh, yeah.
Unfortunately, you're very correct.
Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of work ahead of me. But it'll be time to... That was yesterday. Today, my first order of business is to restore the people's faith in me. My second is to have actual laborers repair the place. Yeah.
Yay!
That would be helpful. I don't know if you've seen outside of your manor yet, but
I haven't. I can only guess.
there's a lot of water damage just within the manor, and outside of it, it's not any better.
Mm-hmm.
A new pet.
And a new pet. Oh right, the crocodile.
It likes collecting floating drums.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably peacefully relocate him.
Yes.
Or keep them.
Okay, I don't think I need to keep him.
Are you sure? You might get attacked again by snakes.
Perhaps Suki might like to relocate him, or
Probably,
or
I would
maybe
be happy
Nantupo.
to.
Guard crocodile, though.
Crocodile. I'm not keeping a crocodile.
We'll adopt him. No, just kidding.
Mm. We don't need to make crocodile in the sewers.
But that sounds fun.
Well, how about we contact
Uh.
that person that actually runs a magical menagerie?
Oba? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hey, would you like a large, strange creature?
A large, fairly intelligent crocodile?
Large, fairly intelligent.
That likes
crocodile.
drums?
That likes drums. I'll take it. Yeah, I mean,
Want to sell crocodile.
want to sell crocodile. She'll take it and try and sell it off if you want to give it to her.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah. So perhaps this makes up a little bit for the griffins. This seems fairly intelligent and quite exotic.
Maybe buy some goodwill back with her after her
Yeah, exactly.
griffins, you know?
Mm-hmm.
In fact, the other griffins that were stolen from her.
I
She
think we
still-
found out Frog Legs had them,
Yes.
and we're
Yeah.
going to, like,
Keep them.
keep them, and we could probably return those too
Yes.
at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say, hey, we got your griffins back, and also, if you want a crocodile,
Yes.
we got one of those too.
Yes. So she'll be grateful that you returned the griffins that Frogleg stole, and she'll accept the crocodile as recompense for the one griffin that you roasted.
And us fixing everything that was uncaged in the back
Yes.
wasn't recompense for the one that got barbecued.
Some people
I mean,
just entitled.
She's just a difficult person to please.
She's a difficult person to please.
I am calling
She's
out her
pleased.
bullshit here. That's what I'm saying.
Well, we're even now.
Oh, now we're even.
Yes.
Okay. We weren't even when we got everything back in their cages and stopped being turned into stone. No, we're even now. Cool.
Okay, 'cause you
Okay.
returned, you returned my griffins. You give me
It's
this
okay,
crocodile.
Wes. It's okay. We made it.
Mhm.
We're even. We don't have to worry about this woman anymore.
Into the next bullshittery.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sanda will inform you that, well, he has a lot of work ahead of him to getting, his reputation repaired and his mana repaired and the city repaired because there's been damage to like the retaining walls for the canals and stuff. He says I will use my connections to send you some rewards for for your duties to the city and the school.
That would be nice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's see here. Commission city laborers to shore up the infrastructure. Yep. Also, we'll see about working with the Magambia to set up some magical deterrents to prevent this kind of incident from occurring again. We don't need another snake person trying to capture and impersonate me.
Oh yeah, we should probably also talk to our professor about this egg thing.
Yes, the egg thing.
The egg thing.
Yeah,
Feel like
involved
this
in
is gonna be a
Timo and
big
Corday.
deal.
Mhm.
They're like, Professor, we've learned a thing. It might explain the whole snake people thing
Mhm.
The
and
insect
everything
thing.
else. Yeah.
Yeah. Which one is
It's like, we now have answers and the connections are making sense. At the same time, I am still confused.
Where is it?
It's totally a plot to resurrect Ascari.
Totally a plot to resurrect Ascari. Yeah, definitely, absolutely.
I'm just wondering what bug is in this egg. What bugs lay eggs? A lot of bugs lay eggs. Stupid question. Okay. What kind of bug would lay an egg this big?
What kind of bug would lay an egg this big? Alright.
Can I use insect lore if I see the egg again?
If you see the egg, yeah.
Which we're probably going to do when we go talk to said professor.
Mm-hmm. You want to go speak to Corriday and Janatimo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, who do you want?
I have questions and I need to look at that egg.
So, remind me, which professor was Corriday?
Corriday was the, the grumpy one that played favorites. She was the one that assigned you to, go look into, the weird insect activities in Chapter 1.
Oh, okay. I definitely feel like we bring Janatino along with us then.
Okay. Try to find a piece of art. Alright. So you go return to Janatimo first, and obviously you also have your captive Salathis to deal with. Janatimo, he is dramatically impressed. He said, "I set the bar high, and you soared over that goal. What kind of? I will have to hear the story about your efforts at the mayor's manor sometime, because I would love to hear it."
Does Timo have the egg?
Janatimo does not have the egg.
Yeah, it was like
Mhm.
Corriday. Well, alright, well, we'll tell him about we'll tell him how we got in with the crocodile, how we got it to play with some other stuff as we entered the trap, fight in the waiting room, finding the real mayor, fighting the fake mayor, discovering the secrets, and telling stories to fish.
You've definitely had quite the adventure.
They were like fate fish, and they told a story for like 2 hours, but
Ah.
he seemed happy that we sat there and listened to the whole story.
Yes, he will laugh when you talk about the fish.
I take it you are familiar?
I am familiar with the fish, yes. Where is this art just not in here? I just don't know where this art went. Okay, hang on. Great journal. Let's see here. Alright. And what did you that is in fact quite the story. And quite the adventure that you've had at the Mayor's Manor. And what did you learn from dealing with these serpent folk? Oops.
The overarching plot that centers around an egg that we have here at the school. That at first they thought it was a snake egg, but then they realized it's an insect egg. So I kind of like to look at this egg to see if I can figure out what may have laid this giant egg. But they think that there is something special about it because it isn't able to take damage. Was it damage, or they just resist a lot of things?
Immune to damage. It was
immune to damage.
I see. Perhaps we should go speak to Teacher Corriday then.
Yes.
If the Serpent Folk were here to investigate some kind of artifact that she held that we don't know about.
Yeah, according to the journal, they were making fun of them, saying, "Ha, they don't even know what they're holding." Like, oh, cool. Why would you write that down where anyone can read it?
Because it was in his personal locked journal. Yeah, this art's not in here. Why?
I know it's the personal locked journal, but like paper trail.
Like paper trail.
At least encode it somehow.
It was probably written in Serpent Folk, but whatever. copy image, go to paint, paste the image, crop the image, save the image. Not in the Rise of the Rune Lords folder. It's in Strength 2002. This is.
Things are happening.
Save it to there. Now to find where it's saved the image to, because I am blind. Sort by name. Hello. Choose a file. Data. Oh, there it is. I cannot. Alphabet. All right, here we go. Select file. Check mark. All right, I got my images here. Okay. So you go with Genetimo to speak to Corey Day. Genetimo knocks once on Teacher Ulawa's office door, and after a moment, opens it. She gets absorbed in her work, he says, with a shrug. Teacher Ulawa's office is brimming with curios and oddities. She sits at her desk with the vesicant egg in front of her, staring in wonder at the trails of acid that drip down its sides and scar a metal plate beneath it. Genetimo clears his throat and smiles. Teacher Ulawa looks up, sees her visitors, and smiles back. Greetings, what can I do for you, learned one, and your tag-alongs?
Conversants.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, it's you. Yes, sorry, I apologize. What can I do for you?
Wish to see something in your possession that is an egg.
Now I can show you. This is the art that I was trying to fucking get out of the book.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's a picture of her with this egg.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I wish to inspect the egg, and we will share what we have learned in regards to this egg.
Yes, well, what I have learned about this egg, it is a large egg that secretes acid, like that created by insects. It is invulnerable to damage. I've tried all manner of things. Insects seem to act strangely in its presence, but I haven't seemed to figure out what it does. A 30. Doesn't seem to do much. It might be something as a dud as far as artifacts go. A wisp. You inspect the egg. Is it here?
I love that we still don't know who actually sponsored Wisp.
Mm-hmm.
But it was
Eventually-
somebody that gave her insect knowledge, so yeah. This bug stuff's still going on.
Stuff's still going on.
Why did it have to be bugs?
Why did it have to be bugs?
I'm still going with the story idea that she just woke up one day knowing bugs after talking to this person. She doesn't know why, she doesn't know how, but she just knows bugs. Just to give it flavor and mystery.
Oops. That's not what I want. How do I go here? Oh, it's not actually an item. Okay, cool. That's why. So yeah, Wisp, you realistically about the more about the egg, and you don't learn much more upon this initial inspection, and you think it would take a lot of time and experimentation to figure out anything about what this egg might do, because Corriday's been
She's trying to figure out what may have laid it.
well, like what like it's an artifact. Oh, like was trying to think about what later it.
Like, it's an insect, so, like,
Mhm.
what theoretically could have made this?
Uh,
If it's an insect egg.
it looks like a giant ant egg.
Shy Halud.
Shine-halud.
He's not an ant. We can hope. He could still come from it.
Because if she could at least figure out what could have possibly laid this thing, it might help figure out why. Connection to ants. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a giant ant egg?
I guess it does have the shape of an ant egg. It's interesting. Oh, you've come to my office for a reason. What seems to have prompted this visit?
This motions to the others to explain the thing with the journal. Because she's
I
still kind
come
of.
up, yeah,
she's
and
still
I, yeah, I'll come up and I'll read the passage of the journal to Kuride and explain like, hey, we took care of some of the other problems going on around here, but there's something much bigger still, and it has to do with this egg.
I see. That's also sounds
this
like
egg, was this egg found within the Natambu?
no.
Hmm.
No.
Where was this egg found?
She found it on a expedition in some ruins.
Real superstitions.
Real superstition.
That would be society, wouldn't it?
Society? Yeah, because it'd be history.
All right. Let's see about that.
Right? Yeah, she.
Nope.
Yeah, she says that she found the egg while she was on a like field research expedition, and she brought it back here for study.
Could I roll religion to see if there's like a connection that I can figure from my insect lore?
Religion? Sure. I don't know.
I'm trying to. I'm doing the string thing.
The string thing, yeah, you're not pulling up anything though. Like the only thing, I can't think of any ant deities. Other various insect deities are generally not good because it's like Glunder, but that's moths and mosquitoes. Daskari, who was literally slain, also not insects,
Yeah.
or not ants. Those are the only two I can think of.
Okay.
So you can't think of any like religious connection. And Javon society, you can't think of anything either. As for the passage that in the journal, she does find that she says that's surprisingly insightful. Is that these serpent folk that you were dealing with thought it was a snake egg, but it doesn't have the right shape or qualities, which is probably good that it was not, because we don't need the serpent folk resurrecting their dead god again.
But they felt the egg was still important for a different reason.
It's still a powerful item, but we don't know what it does.
One could venture a theory that it attracts insects.
I mean, yes, other than the attract insects and secrete eggs. Or secrete acid.
That be why all those insects were like coming towards us? Was that the calling?
That would seem to be a reasonable connection. That the egg has been calling the insects, but as for why, we don't know.
Wait, when the insect thing happened, and like insectoid beings, like other students that they felt drawn here, did that only happen after the egg was brought here?
Yeah, you think, yeah. Come to think of it, yes.
So maybe it is kind of like a hive mind thing, because ants do have a hive mind.
Hive mind with all of the insects.
It has an infinity.
It's true. Well, if it is calling insects here, I don't think that let's see here. that if it is calling insects here, that is, well, at minimum, a nuisance.
But maybe that's also why there's a lot of insects that are kind of flipping out and doing sigils and stuff on the water skimmers.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the eggs wants to hatch, but to do that, certain particular things have to happen first.
That is a possibility. Who knows what it might hold? Um, Either way, I think you're correct that I don't think we should keep it here on campus or in any other settlement for that place.
It'd have to be somewhere pretty secure,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you want to keep studying it and try to figure out what is going on.
Which I do. Yeah, it is. I do believe it is important that we figure out what this egg does and potentially how to destroy it if necessary. Um,
Is there a way to like? I know that there's items that are able to like set up like little pocket areas,
Mhm.
like the thing that makes like a gourd house or whatever. Is there something you can do that where you can just make like a pop up like laboratory that's away from the school and it's contained within, but you can still access back and forth without
yes.
having to do like a month's journey?
Well, I will consider solutions.
It's a magical solution.
It doesn't matter. I will consider we can't like have the source be in Nintendo because it doesn't solve much if it gets out of hand and escapes.
There.
Um, but I will consider solutions and I will report back at the end of the month. But I will definitely work with some colleagues to investigate the egg.
Whisper looks at the others. Anything else we should add?
I think that sums it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. And I'm going to buy myself a corkboard and some string.
Corkboard and some string.
Wow.
Don't use paper.
Yeah, but that's not funny.
Mm-mm.
Ugh.
You're gonna find her in a room with a corkboard and string trying to figure out ant,
Ant.
egg,
Yeah.
what the hell.
Alright. Well, that has been a, Jensen says, well, that has been a enlightening discussion. He kind of looks at Corday. Make sure that you do get back to me with that report on where you're going to move the egg. We don't need it to cause any more trouble.
Yeah, that seems for the best.
Mm-hmm. And as for you, Conversants, please join me in my office.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Alright, you head back to Janatima's office. Janatimo, head back to Janatimo. Janatimo gestures to comfortable seats in his curio-filled office. You have done excellent work as conversants. Used your abilities and knowledge to create incredible bonds with the people around you. You've come to the defense of those in need and lent your power where it would do the most good. You've shown cleverness, resourcefulness, and resilience in troubled times, as well as a bit of violence, but, sometimes that is necessary. You have become impeccable conversants, but here is where we have a problem. As students, it appears we don't have much left to teach you. Your time as conversants and as students of the Magambia is over. For
The
it's
king is out?
No,
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 more
in fact.
studying. No more studying.
Wow.
You are to graduate and become lore speakers.
You're giving us jobs as teachers, aren't you?
That is correct.
Oh boy.
We don't have to study, we have to teach.
I feel sorry for Naeus's class.
This,
Okay, it says gym class.
yeah, this is a gym teacher.
Definitely. Yeah, no, 100%.
Gym class.
Mm-hmm.
I'm teaching lifting.
He's gonna, for some reason, also teach a math class. He'll be like the gym teacher and also like one math class for some reason.
He's gonna teach gym and U.S. history.
Yeah, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, Janet came up with the stipulation on that he would like you to stay on with the school as teachers, which you seem to have already gathered.
Oh, we're that good, huh?
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
And all Whisk can think is like, it like being petty. That teacher that had like her favorites.
Yeah.
Here's us becoming the student, becoming teachers.
Yeah.
To be fair, we're also kind of another teacher's favorites too, so whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Like the so he says, I would be proud to tell your story to future students, and I'm certainly in the process of recording that history. As your graduation is well deserved. The ceremony, the Lord Speaker ceremony, will be in 2 weeks. You won't need to invite anyone specific, as it is a graduation ceremony. Everyone will be there.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Janjiro asks that you think about what they need most to learn about the magic's connection to the world. Now that they have learned all the school can teach its students, what is it that they seek to learn? And he asks you to prepare a small speech on the subject at the ceremony.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. I think what we'll do is we'll do the ceremony. We'll open with the ceremony and then into book. We'll open with the ceremony next week. But other things that you get, ceremony. So you'll actually have time to think about your the questions and answers. But you will also earn. Let me actually earn level 8. I know that doesn't feel long from getting level 7, but you kind of rip to the mana real quick. But it'll be level 8. And those 2 items that the mayor said that they were going to give you. Where are they at?
Cool. So can we do our level up now, or?
Yeah, we can do the level up now.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do the level up now. We'll do the speeches next week. But also, before we get to too lost in the sauce for leveling up, the 2 items that the mayor has sent to you are a suit of leopard armor, and a chime of refuge.
Oh my. +1 resilient chainmail.
Is that better or worse for Naeus, the only one of us who can wear? Actually, no. Wisp can wear armor, right?
Wisp cannot wear armor. Wisp is a cloistered cleric.
Oh boy.
It's chain mail, so it's medium.
I think it's better.
You're trained in medium, yeah. It's probably better. It's definitely.
Yeah. I hate that -5 speed penalty on it.
I feel like the chime is for Wisp again. She's just gotta, collect her chimes.
So the thing with the -5 speed penalty is it's if you don't have enough strength. I think it has a strength requirement, and when you meet that strength requirement, it reduces it.
Then.
Yeah, so we'll give the leopard armor to Naeus.
Naeus is gonna be looking fly. Looks like my AC didn't change. Ah well.
Your saves went up though, because you didn't have a resilient rune.
That's true. Oh yeah, I do have an armor potency +1 in my other item. I can move it to this, right?
This already has a +1, and it also has the other fundamental rune, the resilient rune, so which increases all your saves by 1. Also, it wasn't attuned, so it is better.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did gain one. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then it's got a cool use, sort of.
Yeah, cool use for sneaking. You spend 2 actions to get a bonus to stealth and intimidate.
I should use intimidate more.
You should use intimidate more. And who wants the chimes?
So they give you a will save, huh? Or somebody else.
So what happens is you cast. So you use the chime, and it casts Sanctuary on the target. And the if you look at Sanctuary, when something goes to attack the target that has Sanctuary, they have to make a DC 20 will save.
That's pretty rad.
DC 20 is kind of low, but it's something for now.
Yeah. Wisps, do you want another chime?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's add it to my other chime and just be extra jingly.
Uh-huh. Chime of Refuge. Alright.
You have a lot of chimes now, I think.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep chiming in on things as well, so why not?
Hmm.
I like that. That's great.
That will earn you your level 8. Oops, it's this one. First branch feet. Let's just do everything at once for the rest of the session. I'll give you
Get
your
a free archetype.
right. So what we'll do is you'll get level 8. You'll get level 7 in your branch. I'll just spend the time for that. We're not going to make you roll for that. You'll get level 7 for your branch, and you also get your free archetype stuff as part of level 8. We'll do the branch stuff last because that's additional.
Is anything crazy happening for level 8 for Magus? I don't think so.
You get a class feat. I don't think you get anything specific otherwise.
I'll double check that.
Magus, level 8. It's literally just a class feat and a skill feat.
Oh, are we leveling, doing the level up now?
Yeah, we'll do it now.
Alright. As much as I might like to take this archetype, I don't think it's worth it.
Okay.
I feel like I was waiting to get something with the class feat, but I can't remember what it was. Is this the one where I could take like a skill feat maybe to bump my strength up to something? That doesn't sound right.
No.
Do you get any archetype stuff?
Yes, you also get a free archetype thing at level 8. Oh,
Oh,
I should check what the
let's see.
actual basic casting is.
And I can't bump any of my skills up to... I can do master now, right?
You don't get a skill increase at 8. You get a skill feat.
But I could take a skill training. Well, but that's just training a new skill. Never mind.
Yeah. Okay, let's bump him Base level to 8. Okay. Basic spellcasting. Basic spellcasting benefits. Do you get anything at 8? No. Okay. Oh, at 8th level. Okay. Get a 3rd level spell slot.
I'm gonna take quick climb, I guess, for the skill feat. It doesn't seem like there's anything too crazy in there.
It's part of basic, yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I would take besides that.
Quick climb for your skill feat, okay.
Yeah, like quick climb has not that we've done much climbing, but I feel like more of it's probably will show up at some point.
Well.
Quick jump sounds kind of nice too.
Graduating.
Jumping is even less of a thing.
Yeah. As a,
Yeah.
you know, graduating and saying the school has not much left to teach you kind of implies that you'll get to leave the campus.
That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, quick climb seems like the most useful of those.
It looks like one of my options is to make my animal companion continue to grow.
Ah, that is an option you can take. That's right. You can take. I forget what it's called.
I see incredible companion.
Mm-hmm.
It says your animal companion continues to grow and develop. It becomes a nimble or savage animal companion, your choice, gaining additional capabilities determined by the type of companion.
That is a level 8 class feat, incredible companion. Yep, that's correct. You can get that Bagunsa scaling.
Yeah, I think I'll do that because he's useful.
Okay. Which means I need to find this one. Do you want him to be nimble or savage? So here's nimble, and here is savage.
Alright. So, for my class feat, I took Align Armament, which means I touch something beside A. Have this alignment on you.
I think I'll go with savage animal companion.
Savage, okay. It's already done. Okay. Savage. Gunsa. Savage.
He has big bagunsa.
He has big Bagunsa. Oh yeah, it becomes large!
He is big bagunsa now.
Bigunsa.
Bagunsao.
Oh, you already have quick climb.
Do I already have that?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it. I don't know where I would have gotten it from. I tried to drag it down and once and it failed. I think I may have just added it. Are we sure I should have that bonus feat? I guess is what I'm saying.
Yes. Because you have the bonus. You got the bonus feat from your branch. It was a branch option that you took. As a branch level 6. You got a skill feat with the associated skill.
Well,
I think.
I just want to point out that this is a thing.
Or no. I think you accidentally did drag it down there. I don't think you had.
okay, yeah, that's
Okay, so it was there. Ooze empathy.
wow.
There's also ooze morph dedication.
There is Oozemorph dedication.
No, thank you.
That I think that was initially printed in the Slithering.
Yeah. Yeah, Wizards doesn't have any really great fates, so I'll just take the advanced school spell, even though it's not great for me.
What is it?
I don't know, like, FaZe, what would you think about me maybe changing my school? I'm, like, low-key thinking about it.
So it would take. You know what? It would take time. You'll obviously have a lot like downtime in game. So if you wanted to change your spell school, it would take a month.
Right, okay.
But that's
Yeah,
fine.
because, like... Yeah, alright. Because let me just think about that over the week, then. Because I don't think I've been getting, my Warf out of Abjuration. Maybe Transmutation's cooler, I don't know. Maybe I'll stay.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Who knows? But yeah, it will take a month to change your spell school.
Okay.
But you'll obviously you'll have the time to do so.
Okay, alright, cool.
Because it'll be like 2 weeks until your graduation, and then after your graduation, you'll have time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, because like the big level 8 wizard thing is kind of getting your advanced spell school or the advanced bond conservation. What's bond conservation even do? Gives you an extra drain bonded item, which you've never used because you've never been totally tapped on spell slots except at like low level.
Yeah.
Keen breath. That's specifically a wizard archetype thing? Is that what that is?
I would need to shuffle my spells a bit on the lower levels,
Mhm.
because I don't have transmutation spells on those, but... Anyway, yeah, I'll still take advanced school spell.
Oh, this sounds fun. Maybe. When an Arcane Cascade... Okay, so it's a conflict spell where I can make myself... I can give myself 5 resistance 5 against damage from spells during the entire time I'm in Arcane Cascade. And I guess using that would still refresh my spell strike, right?
It's
Still a complex spell.
Because it's still complex, yes.
So it's just a defensive option. And resistance 5 just means that I would take 5 less damage from spells the entire time.
What is it? What is this feat called?
Cascade countermeasure.
Cascade countermeasure.
And then heightened +3, the resistance increases by 5. So that just means it's got scaling with level.
Oh, that's worded really strangely. You gain resistance. Yeah, so the heightened +3 it's got scaling. Resistance 5 against damage from spells. Okay. That's worded really strangely, but yeah, okay.
I think that is, yeah, just 5 damage reduction. When does it become 10 damage reduction?
When
That's
you
just...
can, so it'd be when you can cast 6th level spells, which is level 11.
Level 11. Okay, that's not too crazy far off either. That seems pretty solid as an option, especially because I feel like my conflict spells aren't amazing. They're a button I hit to get another spell strike.
Yes.
Yep, okay, and having a third one means another one of those too. That's it. Cascade countermeasure.
Cascade countermeasures. Yeah, you have to be in Cascade to use this first,
Yes.
but that is very good because it's resistance until you end Cascade. Okay, that's very good actually. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm So I just took a look at the level 1 transmutation focus spell, and it's far more useful to us, I think, than a +1 to AC boosts. Because my logic here is like most of us have pretty low ACs already, so a +1 doesn't make a huge difference.
I mean, it can, but yeah.
Yeah. But like this one, this is more buffs for Naeus because it's like acrobatics check, athletics checks, fortitude saves, reflex saves.
Line armament once per round. You touch a weapon for 1 round. So with for a line armament, you have to touch the person. You have to be next to them. I mean, it only lasts for 1 round. So I don't know if that's what you want to go with or not, because that's spicy. I was talking about a line armament. It's 1 action. You have to be able to touch the person that you're like touch the target, and it only lasts for 1 round.
Fair. I wasn't sure what else to do for that. There's Channel Sucker, Cremate Undead, Martyr, and Searching Focus. Oh, and Advanced Domain.
Advanced Domain is definitely an option.
Should I go with that instead?
Also Channel Sucker, which lets you remove diseases, I think. Yeah, Channel Sucker lets you, instead of using a heal from your healing font, cast remove curse, disease, paralysis, or restoration, so that's good. Advanced Domain, I'd have to look at what the domain spell you get is. Also, I gotta look at what is your domain spell. Oops. Spells.
I see. I guess this is from my other class. I see I've got 3rd and 4th level. Well, is that on purpose? Did you do anything for my subclass?
I did, yes. So you don't have any 4th level spell slots, but at 8th level, everyone got a 3rd level spell slot for their archetype, which I went through and added for everyone. Additionally, Wisp. I don't know if this feat exists for all of the multi-class archetypes, but Wisp took Arcane Breath, so she has an extra 1st and an extra 2nd currently.
Nice. So I get to learn a 3rd level Warlock spell then.
Yes, you get to learn a 3rd level Sorcerer spell.
Sorcerer, yes, sorry. How do I narrow it down to that? By classes? Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be Primal, I think, is your elemental. So you would pull a spell from the Primal spell list.
Blazing Dot. No, I'm just kidding. Just what I need. Actually, that's not a bad idea. To migrate that spell there so I can switch out my other one.
Yeah? Even the wizard fades by 1 for each level other than your 2 high spells.
That is a good idea. That's what I'm doing.
What am I looking for? I'm looking for Magic Domain. Mystic Beacon. Target 1 creature, 1 action.
What would you suggest I take instead of the Align Armament? So they definitely do not have the AC or hit points for Martyr.
Mm-hmm. Either Channel Sucker or the Advanced Domain. Because so the Advanced Domain gets you Mystic Beacon, and Mystic Beacon is cool. It's really neat. Mystic Beacon. So it's one action. You cast it on one willing creature. So you would cast it on yourself, or Neos or Suki or Jaimon, because it is. And the next damaging or healing spell the target casts before the start of your next turn deals damage or restores hit points as if the spell was heightened one level higher than its actual level. The spell otherwise functions at its actual level. Once the target casts the spell, the Mystic Beacon ends. So basically, you could if you were with it, you could Mystic Beacon and then heal, and you'd get the extra D8 plus 8. Or you could Mystic Beacon on Naeus before a turn where he spell strikes, and he would get an extra D12 on his Sudden Bolt.
Take that. So that's the Advanced Domain?
That's Advanced Domain, yes.
And that is now added.
Okay.
There we go.
That gets you Mystic Beacon.
Phasey question.
Yes?
Would I be allowed to use the earn income part to learn new spells on this during study times?
Yes? Yes?
Alright, cool. That is what I am taking then. More spell good.
More spell good. You're gonna learn some spells in the downtime?
Especially if I'm going to switch my school, yes.
Oh, I see you posted in chat. Magical Shorthand. Yeah, okay, so this is your skill feat. Yeah.
Yeah, because reduced time to learn spells is really but the earned income, depending on if I could use that during the study times, then it's good. So I'll take that.
Magical Shorthand. Yeah.
Okay, and then besides getting free spell slots, I still have to choose something for my class. It's the...
Oops, you put countermeasures in the wrong slot. There you go. Okay. You get a archetype feat for sorcerer. Sorcerer. Up to 8th level, which means you can take Bloodline Breath, or I don't think you took or Blood Potency. Or technically, you did take Blood Potency because you took. That's how you got Dangerous Sorcery. Okay. So you can take Arcane Breath, or Bloodline Breath, rather, or a basic Bloodline spell, which would give you a focus spell.
But not one that would...
But it's not a conflux spell.
Yes.
Okay.
Where do I see this again?
Yeah. It's this one here.
I need to have that bookmarked.
For you, I would probably take Arcane Breath. I keep saying Arcane Breath because that's what Wisp took.
Bloodline Breath.
Yes.
Does the archetype leveling up mean we get a new spell slot?
It does. You get a third. I think I already added it to everyone. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. Just getting more spell slots is pretty good.
I'm gonna take the feat that gives me 2, except for the two highest. So I guess actually no. There we go.
Yeah. So you get at this level, you get an extra first.
Mm-hmm. All right, and 2 new spells on that.
It's just extra spells are always like extra good for Nance because he's got the bounded mega spell slots.
Yeah, so it says, oh, I added it and then I deleted it.
Only be taking one.
You guys increase the number of spells in your repertoire and number of spell slots you gain by 1 for everything other than your 2 highest spell slots. So right now, that's only one more level 1 spell.
Correct.
Which is done automatically.
Well, it's done by me. I did it already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Done. Yes, like I said, automatically. No. And then we'll get 4th level ones at like the next level.
So like at the, I don't know. Let me go look at spellcasting. At 10, nothing will change, but at 12, you can take expert spellcasting for your archetype, which will give you 4th level spell slot. As well as, since you get that 4th level spell slot, it'll give you an extra second.
Nice.
So drive on to Advanced Spell School and Patron's Breath.
With Sorcerer spellcasting, if I know Acidic Burst at 2nd level, do I already know that at 1st level as well?
No.
Okay, I have to learn it separately. That might be the one to take then, as a separate damage type. I don't see a lot of the primal spells that I'm like, wow, I would love to be spell striking that. Although I do just want to have Horizon Thunder Spear, because it's, you know.
Yeah. You do get these, because they're your signature spells, because they're all you got.
Wait, I get a 2nd signature spell?
Oh, it's 1 for every spell level.
Oh, okay. So yes, I get Burning Hands and Acidic Bursts. Cool. Oh, let's see. Blazing Dive should it be one though, right? Or would it be?
I mean,
like you said, there's 3, and I need to know 3 skills.
Yeah, it's the only 3rd level spell that you know, right? So it's. Not that you have any 4th level spell slots for your sorcerer to heighten it into, but yeah.
But one day maybe.
All right. Looks like Naeus is done. You took. You do get an extra. You do have an extra. You still have to make your 1st level spell. Okay.
Yeah, Horizon Thunder Spear doesn't sound that bad to be honest. It's 3d6, so I can spell strike it. That's more than Acidic Burst and Burning Hands hits for.
Because it is 1 target. Yeah.
And if I ever accidentally dazzle somebody with it, I'll be delighted. Sure, why not?
Okay.
In that case, that makes a more tempting signature spell, I think, than Burning Hands. But is it too late? Or Aura Acid Burst? But is it? I don't know if I get to change those out like that.
You can. They take time. You can change them out. They take time, which you'll have. So if you wanted to change them out, yes.
Let me do that. I'll do Horizon Thunder Sphere for my 2nd instead of Acid Burst.
Okay.
And then that means if I cast it at the next level, it's just adds what, a d6 every time?
Something like that.
Can increase by 2d6.
Yeah. Yeah, so what happens is, like, there's 2 weeks until the graduation, and then after the graduation, there is a couple months of downtime where we, set up the next thing. You get settled into being teachers. You do some personal downtime stuff. Um, it'll probably be longer than 2 months because there's some others of downtime but there is a period of downtime before things kick off. You also get personal offices
Hell yeah.
as teachers.
Oh boy, this is one of the best funded schools I've ever heard of.
Hell, it's like a college.
It's definitely a school.
None of my teachers had personal offices in college.
I think all of mine did.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends on where, because our San Jose State was like lodged right in the middle of downtown San Jose. So.
Oh yeah. Okay, I think I've got my stuff figured out. I've changed my sorcerer primal spell or like favorite spells around quite a bit.
Yeah.
Signature spells. But that gives me many more options down there, and that's nice.
Yeah.
Horizon Thunder Sphere. And then other than that, yeah, let's see. With Blazing Dive moved down to sorcerer spells now, I've got more sudden bolts.
Okay.
That time I used Draw the Lightning was dope, though. I'm kind of tempted to have that as just have it for 2/4 level slots, but it's only good once per encounter, so I don't think it will.
Yeah, then you can have it good for 2 encounters.
Yeah, I know. It was awesome.
Alright. So I think everyone's just twiddling with spells now, is that correct?
I'm pretty much done for now.
Okay.
Do I get any extra spell here? Because I already kind of put Blink into the empty one that was in my 4th slot.
Yeah, you get some extra arcane spells because you took Arcane Breath.
Okay, I get another arcane spell.
Yeah, so you get a first and you get a third. And technically you get to add 2 spells to your spellbook, but Arcane Spellbook is missing a bunch of spells to begin with, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you get a first and a third.
All right, I think we've done it. That's no, we have the other thing.
Yes, there is I'm just pulling it up now. So what you will get is you'll get, giving you your 7th level, your branch level 7 for free. So it's like, we spent the time, I'm not gonna make you roll the studies, whatever. At 7th level in a branch, you become so immersed in your branch's secrets that you gain access to special training only offered to other members of your branch. You gain the 6th level Magambia Attendant Archetype feat, requiring affiliation with your branch. You must still meet any skill prerequisites that feat has. If you already have that feat, you gain an additional 6th level class feat, even if your branch feat was not a class feat. Okay. So I'm going to go through and add those and see what everyone gets. So let's start with Jivon. Jivon is a...
Should I get mind reading just to mess with that other teacher? Or would that be too mean?
Jivon gets...
Anyways, I think I'm going to take Paralyze.
Okay. Uzanjati.
There we go.
Yes. Yes. This is Sun Redirection. What does this do? I don't know what these feats do, by the way, as well, so. This is stuff that... Bottom of the list, please. Tempest Sun Redirection. It's a meta magic. The next action you use is to cast a spell from your spell slot that damages another creature. You can bend, select any number of targets and reduce the spell's damage to those. Interesting. Suki is.
Huh, that's certainly a spell. Or I guess that works with spell striking. Let's see.
Suki gets Rain Scribe Sustenance. What does this do?
What an interesting feature there.
Uh-huh. Suki gets this thing. Oops. I dropped my fidgeter.
Woo.
And Wisp gets Cascade.
We strong.
Oh no, I think Wisp gets more spells.
Oh my.
Let's see here. Cascade bears flexibility. That's not what I thought it was.
The Tempest Sun Redirection thing, it says protecting allies in the area and boosting your own defenses against certain foes. What does it do to protect allies?
Okay, let me open it. Come here.
Oh, maybe it's just, well, no.
So, it's a meta magic. So you would use 10% redirection and then you would cast a spell. It doesn't work with Spell Strike. Because it says if your next action you use is to cast a spell from your spell slots that damages other creatures, you can bend some of that spell's offensive energy. So yeah, after it says, the protecting allies in the area is kind of like the flavor text. Select any number of targets from the spell and reduce the spell's damage to those targets by an amount equal to the spell's level. Until your next turn, when one of those targets damages you, that damage is reduced.
So it
by
doesn't do
twice
anything for allies. That's fine.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like that would work with Spell Strike.
Yeah. I'll say it works with Spell Strike if you really wanted it to. All right. So how this actually works is you hit a target with a spell or a Spell Strike or whatever, and they get a debuff. And you would voluntarily reduce the spell's damage that you would do to them. So, like, if you hit them for 24 with a level 4 Sudden Bolt, that's a low roll, you would reduce the spell's damage by 4. Because it's... targets and reduce the spell's damage... Yeah, so if you hit them with a level 4 Sudden Bolt for 24, you reduce the spell's damage by 4. So you'd only do 20. Until the end of your next turn, when the target that you hit damages you...
Yeah, so
the damage they do to you is reduced by 8.
Sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. It's a bit janky, but yeah.
Yeah, a bit weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that working with Spell Strike is within the spirit of the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's within the spirit. All right, and then.
And technically, the spell is cast within the next action.
Within, yeah.
That's why it's weird.
Oh god.
Weird class scenario.
Cascade bears flexibility. Once per day, you just get to meta magic a thing, because you can. You just pick. Right? That's okay. And I think Suki has not picked her archetype fee yet. Is the one thing that we're still missing.
Yeah, there's like a million when I click on the thing, so I was like,
Okay.
not sure what to do there.
All right. Let me. You're a wizard. That's right. Okay. Wizard.
Yeah, is there a way to filter it out?
What are you having trouble with?
She's looking. I think she's looking at archetype feats in Foundry, and there's not a good
Yeah.
way of filtering it there. I posted a link.
Yeah.
Okay, I posted a link in Discord. So currently you have Arcane Spell School, which gave you the focus point. They gave you the focus spell, and you have what's basic spell casting. So you could take um, basic Arcana if you wanted a first level or second level wizard feat, or you could take Arcane Breath, which would give you an extra first level wizard spell.
Ooh, yes, let's do that.
Okay.
An extra first level wizard spell seems nice.
So this would be 2. It's called Arcane Breath. Okay.
And that gives me an extra spell slot for a first level.
Arcane. Yeah. So now you have 2. I already added it.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. Don't get any new spell levels, so I don't need to worry about that part. Okay. Look at that. We did level up in under an hour. We got there. Because it wasn't an odd level. It's not everyone picking new spell level spells.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is also a party of all spellcasters.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Now for if you want to earn more branch levels past 7, unfortunately you won't be able to study for them. The activity that you do is changes to something called practical research, and you'll have opportunities presented to you when you will have the chance to do practical research to increase your branch level.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Molly. Yes, I hear you over my headphones. Do you hear the squeak that is Molly?
No, we didn't hear Molly.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's deaf, so she's really loud.
That said, I think you still need to study to improve your minor branch, because those are not 7 yet. Yeah. Okay. And next week.
So I change a spell, or do I just grab a spell that's half my level? For this bear's flexibility.
Paris flexibility. No, you don't take any spells. So it's you until the end of your next turn. You gain a single meta magic feat from the druid class or the wizard class that has a level requirement no more than half your level. So you don't grab a spell. You grab a meta magic feat.
Okay.
For druid or wizard. Which would I think I can sort for this real quick. If I go clear filters. If I go classes, I go druid or wizard, and I go traits. Where is it? Meta magic. You'll do half your level, which is you're level 8, so 4. Where's the level filter on this thing? Up to 4. So you can take once per day, you can apply conceal spell, energy ablation, form control, Non-lethal spell. Okay, we don't need to worry about non-lethal spell. Reach spell, but you already have reach spell. Silent spell or widen spell. Oh, that's good. Or less you familiar with secrets, apparently, because that's common for some reason. It requires leaf order. So it's effectively this list. Is once per day you can apply one of these, even if you don't know the mana magic feat for it.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're good. I think that's everything. Yeah. Next week, graduation ceremony, settling into being teachers, meeting your students, a whole butt ton of downtime, setting up your offices.
Yep.
Suki and Wisp probably started their own petting zoo on the school grounds because of all the things that they've probably continued to adopt.
Probably.
I'm gonna start making plans towards picking up snake abortion lore.
Snake abortion
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Also, think about money. Items you
Money?
might, yeah. Well, you have some. There is some treasure in the bag of holding that hasn't been dealt with. We can do that now, actually, because we still have a bit more time. But like money, there's still some treasure in the bag of holding, and there's level 8 is when you can start getting resilient runes. I believe they're level 8 items. Also, Wisp has an identified item in your inventory.
Are you saying I can become even more tanky?
You already have a resilient rune. It was on the leopard armor.
I don't see anything we really want to keep here. What's the unusual object?
Hasn't been identified. I don't remember.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. This has been here for a while too. I don't remember. Okay. There's the one, and then Wisp also has a pair of boots on her that haven't been identified. There's the boots. Okay. Chime gets identified.
Oh, it's in the chime.
Okay, so both of those are successes. Here's the chime. And here's the boots.
Bonus to speed.
Nice.
They're trail boots.
I probably shouldn't dibs every item that gives me more movement speed. Though I am the only melee person besides Bagunsa who probably can't wear boots.
Yeah.
Can you wear boots?
Go.
Oh, you know, he actually raises a good point.
You can wear boots.
Yeah, it's
They're
don't worry
magical
about it.
boots. They
No,
probably
no,
make themselves fit.
I just wanted to needle you a bit.
thought it was funny.
You just
Yeah.
want me to know about the nimble hooves.
Okay, so the boots just change into like little like hoof caps.
Hoof caps.
Adorable.
I'm gonna look up goat boots.
So yeah. Nothing in here that you guys want, huh?
Not what I was looking for, but you know what? Those look kind of cool.
So sell everything in the bag of holding.
Wait, what about the boots?
I don't know. What about the boots?
Does anybody want those besides me?
No.
Let me see.
Can we
Like,
put little guns in the heels like that?
so what the fuck about the guns?
like I said, not what I was looking for, but you know what?
I'm gonna shoot people with my kicks. That would be perfect.
Some banana boots.
I
Like,
guess I could wear the boots.
Imagine like Mea Luigi Compasso with guns in the heels.
Okay. Give the
Wait,
boot.
wait. What if I had the boots instead of Suki?
Do you want the boots?
I don't know. I feel kind of bad because there's like a lot of things that very much benefit Naeus that nobody else needs, and this is one that's sort of broadly useful. But man, is speed good when you're melee.
I'm also like going to maybe take a transmutation spell that gives me speed, so I don't need it.
I have reach, so I can just make my spells go further.
Okay.
If Naeus wants the boots, he can have the boots.
Naeus definitely does want the boots.
Alright, give Naeus the boots.
They do fit me well too, especially athletics chaps just in general. Like I'm already good at them, but
Okay.
I could be great at them.
Boots. Worn. Speed is now 35. Okay. Boots to Naeus. War colors Tribe of Blasting.
I guess I could probably sell my studded leather armor with the rune in it if I don't need that anymore, which I don't.
This is true. It would be worth 25 gold, I think.
Let's do that then.
Which, and most of that is the value of the rune.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I thought I saw the armor value price is 3 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll add 25 gold to mine and just delete that.
I'm just gonna post like poof boots.
Boots.
Here you go.
Oh, those last ones are nice. Yeah. I could definitely imagine seeing some pervert wearing that at a Ren fair.
It's not 25. That's not. I thought they were 50 gold. It's 80. It's 80. 160. So you got 25. Add another. I can't math.
We're getting money.
Naeus is selling a +1 armor. That he had on him because he got the leopard armor. Add another 55 gold, Naeus.
Woo woo.
Mm-hmm. Is anyone taking this Chime of Blasting?
Am I getting more jingles?
Just 1 second.
Now to put Longstrider back on my bar. 45 movement.
Alright, back.
Some dude ran away from me like twice, and now my entire build philosophy is stacking speed.
Stacking speed. Okay, Chime of Blasting.
Well, if Wisp doesn't want it, I do think maybe we've been stacking maybe too many of those, but
Yeah, you can have it if you want.
I mean, I'm not particularly attached to it, so if you do want it, that's fine, but otherwise...
The only reason I'd want it is to add more jingles.
I mean, valid.
Valid.
Yeah, so if you want it, go for it.
How many items are you attuned to right now?
I have so many on me, please take some.
Okay, alright, that's a good enough reason for me.
Yeah, no kidding.
Are you able to look at my inventory?
No. So you're only attuned to 6 because the because not all of these are attunement items.
I have a bag of cats.
Yeah. All right. So you're giving the chime to Jaibon though, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, chime to Jaibon. Jaibon already took them. Okay. Worth noting, the cudgel. You can pull the fearsome rune off. I don't think. Though I think Naeus has a flaming rune already, so on his
Spear.
Oh yeah, your greatsword does not have anything. You have a flaming rune on the spear.
I hadn't even thought about that I could move those. But yes, I should have a rune for my sword.
Yeah, because the spear has returning, but you could definitely get a rune for your sword. Fearsome. What fearsome does is when you crit, they automatically become frightened one.
I feel like most of the time when I crit something, it's too dead for me to care about status effects. However, we could sell that
Yeah.
and use it to
Sure.
get him to get something that just does damage.
Okay.
Wow, there sure are options here. I gotta look these up. Because you're right, I should totally buy one of those for my sword.
They're 207.
Possibly funded by the sale of that cudgel.
Yeah, so you're gonna sell the cudgel. We'll sell the daggers. And then we'll
Let me
put
look
treasure.
at property rooms real quickly
7,800.
instead of having you read them all off to me. So I want a level 1, right? Or
Property, well, you're up to level 8, so you can buy anything up to level 8. It's just whatever you want to spend the money on.
oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at the level 8 ones. 500 gold. That sounds like a lot. Don't think I have that. Although I guess it depends on what we're selling the cudgel for.
47. So the cudgel sells for 207. And then there's a collection of daggers there that sells for 140. So I'm going to add that total to the gold pile. Plus, I'm going to sell the treasure that's in here.
Yeah.
So it's 327. Add coins. Remove the cudgel. Remove the daggers. Add 10. Remove the manacle. And then there's a sell all treasures button. There you go.
Alright, are we splitting this gold up?
No.
Mm.
I'm just kidding.
So in
I
the
was, I was originally planning that as the upgrade fund since they were just trying to get a rune based on the fact that that one has one, but a more useful one.
I mean, like, normally I wouldn't really object if it's just that I have only 3 gold.
no. Yeah, because you spent it all on like scrolls and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
So
currently have 69 gold.
speaking of
Nice.
upgrade fund, how
By
level?
the way, question. How much time has passed since the last time we got our stipend?
Not enough time, but you will be getting your you'll be getting 3 stipends, which is probably more than 4 gold now.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, do we get an upgrade?
Do you actually get paid? It doesn't actually say in the book, but I'm going to bump it. Alright?
Yeah, we need a wage.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't actually say in the book what you're supposed to get bumped up to, or if it ever gets bumped up, but I'm gonna say it's 12 instead of 4. Let's say it's 4 gold per rank. Huh?
I think 4 gold per rank. Okay, what's that bring us up to then?
So, you'll get an extra 36 gold each.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
we add that now?
Yeah, add that now.
36 gold.
Each.
So I would ideally, if I can, like to get a flaming rune, I think, with
Yeah.
a weapon.
Uh-huh.
That's 500 gold, which might be a bit hard to come up with. Yeah, how much did you say the cudgel was selling for?
The cudgel sold for 207 by itself.
207. I don't think I can make 500 happen. Even hoarding the whole cudgel.
The rings are 300, I believe.
Yeah, they got sold. They got grouped up and sold in the bag of holding.
They already got sold?
Yes,
Did we already get money from that?
it's in the bag of holding.
Okay.
So, the other thing of note is you are now level 8, which there's now a new tier of fundamental rune that is available. It is the Resilient rune. Resilient runes are applied to armor, and they give +1 to all saves. Naeus already got one. There is one included on his leopard armor. But if you, like, what is this price? 340 times 3 plus... The flaming is 500. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I might downgrade that. That's just too much of our money, I feel like, even though it would be very cool. I like that it's on hit, though, and not like... A lot of the lower runes are just... things that you have to activate instead of things that you benefit from every single time you hit. Like I feel like a flaming rune is just really good.
Yep. Okay. So if you so
Yeah,
there's those fundamental resilient runes, which would be I think Linnaeus has one, so that would be 3 of those. They're 340 gold each. Um,
So
plus
40 gold each.
they'd be 340 gold each, and you need 3 of them. Um, additionally, which is a total of 1,020 if you just wanted to each get one, or if you wanted to wait.
Let me sell that ring of sustenance as well, because I think that one's worth quite a bit.
The ring of sustenance, you don't want to keep it, okay?
I don't know. Do you think that's mad useful? It kind of seems like if we're in a situation where I'm not eating or sleeping, nobody else is as well.
Fair enough. I mean, Suki.
A problem that's going to be addressed anyway.
Mhm. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. If you want to sell the ring of sustenance, that would sell for 175.
Yes. Now we're getting closer.
Okay.
Yes. What? Yeah, we can. What if we put that? If we took the ring of sustenance and sold that,
Mm-hmm.
as well as having sold. I don't know how to open the party inventory, which I think I can probably find that. I'm just curious. What does that bring our gold up to?
So
And
we
how much of that would go towards a rune?
sell the ring of sustenance. It's 175. I'm removing it. It's gone.
There's flag of holding. I see.
Yeah, so there's this much. That doesn't say how much gold is in there. There's 1,630 gold in the bag of holding.
Oh.
Well, if you sell the rune, yeah.
Yes. Well, that I don't feel so bad about that then. Yes. Let's. I will take 500 of that for the. Well, okay, maybe that's fair. I will take 400 of that and spend 100 of my own gold
Okay.
for the rune. And then we should give Valorgain some like a scroll fund for sure. He's using it all the time.
Speaking of which, Valorine, if you do change your school, I'll let you change your staff for free.
Oh, okay. That's good. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I like opened your thing, so I was like looking at everyone's values, and it's just like, oh yeah, you have a staff.
So we all split up the money in the bag of holding, right?
So Naas is taking.
You were trying to figure that out.
So well, no. Naas wants. We're just talking about just like item upgrades out of the pool of money.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Naas is spending 100 of his own gold and is using 400 of the bag of holding gold to get a flaming rune for his sword,
Okay.
which leaves 1,230 gold in the bag of holding.
Naeus is now broke as fuck.
Yes, yeah. It's okay though.
Back to that sleeping outside the inn because he can't afford a room finance.
It's okay though. Your net worth, because yeah, is it's 3 times as much as Suki. It's fine.
Well, I'm 3 times as big as her. Bagunsa's probably valuable if she needs money.
I'm not selling Bagunsa. He'll eat you.
He will. He is bigger than you now.
I'm appalled by how big this capybara has gotten. Things are out of control. I can get big though.
Not without
No.
assistance.
Actually, I can.
Oh, okay.
I also have enlarged now from my like freebie spells that I have to choose from.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we can do it more times then. I guess.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, enlarge is just it's so good now that I have attack of opportunity. Having it for big fights is well worth it. Although at some point you need to cast it on Bagunsa to make Bagunsa the size of an entire room.
I'll keep that in mind.
Can now crawl on top of the back of Bagunsa and just sleep in the fur.
Just
Yeah, probably.
just cast enlarge on Bagunsa when she's in a small or he's in a small room. That's
Oh my god.
just to crush everything. against the
Giant.
wall.
Giant Bagunsa.
Yeah, that little bit of extra damage will will add up.
It will add up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime you can just add something to your flat strike, it seems worth it.
Mm-hmm. And that does leave enough money if everyone wants to invest in resilient runes.
Yeah, sure. I'll do that.
Okay.
What does the resilient room do again?
It's +1 to all saves. It goes on your.
Yeah.
You already have one.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
definitely worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Upgrading my clothing
All right. So
to a resilient rune.
okay. So Jivon buys one. Service distracting spray. That's why. Distracting spray. So, anyone else buying a resilient rune now, or are you going to wait to find one later? Also, because Bergunter is now savage, he also has this.
Wow.
Oh boy.
That's gross, but hilarious.
Mm.
Distracting spray. Scent glands. Oh my.
Stinky.
Probably musky. I'm guessing they're very musky.
This is a trained DC using the capybara's Constitution modifier, or an expert if the capybara is specialized. You don't have specialized yet, so it's trained. So that's 10 plus con, which is 4. The DC is 24. Yeah, that makes sense. So no one else wants to buy resilient runes at this juncture.
Alright, folks. I'm gonna start getting ready for all the other fun of the day.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
By which she means cramming Destiny for 45 minutes before we go to North Portland for a
Yeah. Cram
I'm
in some
fine,
game
just-
time before we go do
Brad
exercise.
was shaming us last night for not being done with the campaign yet.
Are you just,
I-
We're gonna get spoiled.
are you
We
just
need to
like
finish it.
first time legendary or?
We started on Legendary,
and it
but
was great, and then we realized there's a lot of capoeira stuff going on right now, and we just realized we're not gonna get this done with how long these are taking.
Oh yeah.
It was fun though. I really liked what I did of Legendary. Like it was awesome that they added that mode.
Yeah,
And
I
it,
did try
and it was
that.
laughably easy going back to it.
On normal, yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. I don't have to take this seriously at all.
I had trouble with some fights on normal.
You're also new.
Yeah,
yeah, that's not.
It's also worth noting that like, not just because you're new that you're less experienced with the game, but like I'm sitting here with like a full set of masterwork armor with like about 70 stats on each of them at least. All of my mods figured out. My choice of exotics.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'm just gonna go hard on strikes today to see if I can get a golf ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't stress it too much. Like I said, if I were you, I would look at getting out. Like if you get one, that would be awesome. But Outbreak Perfected is a really good exotic you can just get with the Cipher and a couple other resources. It's a pulse rifle. It doesn't fill the same role as Dead Man's Tale. But if you want like a solid exotic primary, I just got it myself and it's amazing.
It's really good. That's what I used to go through normal.
Yeah.
All right, well I'll consider it.
But it'll also always be there. So if you manage to get a drop this week, get the Dead Man's Tale with Warble. But if not, don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, like, because the thing is, if like I don't know how high it is on Vanguard to get to the highest rep level, but if you get to the max and you reset it, you get a golf ball. So that's my plan.
That's a
Yeah, if you're streaking it, like it wouldn't be that bad. You just have to don't go to anywhere except like the tower, the helm.
Yeah. I noticed that. So that's just my entire plan for the day.
it's just strikes all day.
Sometimes strikes are like a good I don't know how to say it, but like a good weed day for us, where it's like we just want to vibe and do something that's not particularly challenging.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
fair. Anyway, I need to go and eat.
All right.
So yeah,
Did we settle on how much money we all get, or is that later?
So only you wanted to buy back a resilient rune. So there's currently 890 gold in the bag of holding. If you want to split that up now, or
We can do that later.
okay,
yeah. Let's
All right, see y'all.
okay,
first.
boy. Okay. Next week they get to graduate, and that will be, and then we'll start book 3. We're almost on pace. I have the mystery pace of each book is approximately 12 sessions, and this one was, we'll call it 11 and a half. This was session 22 of because they ripped through the mayor's manor. Is kind of that's where we're at. Let me change the music to downtime, and I'll see everyone. Stop that. Stop that. See everyone next week for graduation, the start of book 3, The Hurricane's Howl.